Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well today. I know it's been a minute, but I got a good one for you that'll make up for it. So in this video, I want to share with you just how I'm literally saving thousands of dollars in car maintenance. My car right now is almost 260,000 miles and it's running strong. And so this strategy that I've been using for the past couple of years, man, it's been, I've only been using this for 2 years. I've been alive for 30 years, so it took me 28 years to figure this out. Man, and I know, I know cars just get expensive, and oh my goodness, with inflation, gas prices, car insurance, I mean, your car is gonna, for some people, it's more than the mortgage payment. Okay, so if I can help you save a few $100s every year, I'm gonna do that for you, because I mean, we're friends, right? That's what we do. So if you have any tips or tricks or hacks that can help somebody maintain their car more efficiently, just leave it in the comments below. So I'm gonna talk about places to avoid, at least that I don't like, places that I go to, and just what I do in the strategy. So let's dive into it. So there's two places that I avoid now that I know what I know now, and that is Jiffy Lube, because from my experience and other friends' experience, they just have horrible customer service. They cheat you. They're just not the most reliable. And the second place I avoid, if I can, is my car's manufacturer maker. So for example, I have a Toyota Venza. So I used to go to Toyota just to get my oil changes and just do other things related to car maintenance, just because I thought they were the most reliable. But then it's just like they just overcharge. It's just ridiculous. Until I discovered the two places I go to now, which are Valvoline Oil Change and Discount Tire. And I'm going to tell you why here. I'm going to explain why. Now Valvoline is, in my opinion, the best experience, first off, with oil changes, just because not only are they super fast, you can sit in your car, but they're really friendly, and they actually go through a checklist of items to check your car. So they make me check my lights, my wipers, and just a bunch of other things. And so things that I don't even really think about, and I know they're not trying to cheat me, because I know these are all things that you have to do for your car. Now, when it comes to price, I think they're relatively just a little bit cheaper than going to your car manufacturer for oil change. But where I really get the discount for an oil change is going to Groupon. So if you go to Groupon and type in Valvoline oil change, and you go to Groupon, typically they'll have between $25 to $30 off. Or if you just go into the Valvoline website and you go to offers, typically you can get $25 to $30 off with the coupon, but you got to make sure to bring that coupon with you to the store. And so typically, when it regards just to oil changes, that's how I save a lot of money. But I want to share with you kind of, I guess, what I did today that saved me, I think like over $100 today. So here's kind of like the strategy that you go in. So I go in, pull up, and I say that I'm looking just for an oil change. That's all you say, right? You're just looking for an oil change. So you pull up, and so they'll start going through, a list of everything that your car might need, and they'll ask you, and then they'll try to kind of persuade you to do it if you are, and potentially get you a discount if you do it today. But you don't say anything. You don't even tell them you have that coupon for your oil change, right? So you're sitting there, listening to what they have to say, and if your car really needs like a radiator flush, which is what my car needed every 100,000 miles, so I did that, and it showed it was like $130. He says, but I can get you a discount if you want. And I don't know if you knew this, but you can actually negotiate with them. And so I was like, you know what, I'll think about it. And then just like in the middle of their process of me doing my oil change, I'll let them know that I'm thinking about it. And then right when they're about to finish the oil change, I'll let them know. I was like, hey, you know what, would you be willing to do it for $80? And so typically they'll go ask their manager, and today I got it for $80 for a radiator oil change, or radiator flush, I'm sorry. And typically it's $130. And then he asked me for wipers, because my wipers were getting old, but I didn't let him know that. I'm like, you know what, I think they're fine, but what do you have? And I think he said like for the best it's like $50, so $25 each. And so I was able to get 10% off those, just asking for like a discount for those. And then because I was on such a roll, I decided, okay, what else does my car need at the moment? And so I figured I'd replace my high beam light, because one of my high beams were not working. And so I was like, you know, if you throw this in there as well, can you please, you know, provide another 10% discount for that, and I'll do that as well. And so it's, the more you add on, the more they're willing to give you a discount. And so keep in mind, I haven't even showed my $25 off, right? And so once you're done, then, and you know, they confirm the discount, right? So the $80 for the radiator flush, and the 10% off the beams and the windshield wipers. Then I show the coupon. And that's an additional savings. Now, when it comes to discount tire, typically I get my tires there because you can get a free tire rotation. And tire rotation is important because you want to get it typically every time you get an oil change, or every 6 months or so. And that is super important. And typically a place will charge between $30 and $50 to do it. But if you get your tires at Discount Tire, they'll do it for free. So whenever I get an oil change, I just go and run over and get my tires rotated as well. So these are literally some things I'm doing now to save hundreds a year, and even thousands throughout the lifetime of the car. Because my car right now, I mean, like I said, it's almost 300,000 miles. But I just really love Valvoline and Discount Tire, is because they're all over the country, right? So if anything happens to my car or tire anywhere in the country, I can just go to a Discount Tire. And Valvoline, right, stores all my information in the computer, so they can just pull it up no matter where I'm at. And so those two companies I begin to trust. And I don't know, it's just not worth it to DIY it, to do it yourself, because I don't really feel like you're saving that much money. If you're on a crunch and you really need to save, then yeah, you could do your oil change and other stuff yourself. But I mean, that's a whole nother skill, and it's like you might be saving like 20 to $50, and it's just not necessarily worth it if your time is worth more. So that was just some things to think about. I figured I'd share it because I am getting my oil change. So, but let me know down below, what are your thoughts and some ways that you're saving money on car maintenance. But until the next video, guys, we'll see ya.